Welcome. We're going to take a look at the participants list. When you log into your course and you get to your classroom page, if your left navigation bar is open, now remember if it's closed, you need to click on the little hamburger icon at the top left and you will get it open, and that's where you find your participants list right near the top of the left-hand column. So I am now logged in as a learner, and we'll be seeing what a learner will see when they log in and go to the participants list for their course. You will see that these items here are defining the groups that this person, this learner, this participant is in. This is their mentoring group. Their mentor is Anthony Outler. Almost all learners are in the default group. So they're also seeing, because we're matching any here, we're also seeing anybody who is in the default group. And we're also seeing anybody who is in this person's local study group. This is the name of the local study group. They take the name of the group leader usually. Or it may also be a geographical name like Canada, like Tucson, Arizona, depending on where your group is located. So we can see here, just below the filters here, these are what we call the filters, the participant filters. You will see how many participants are in this list. And when you scroll down, you will see everybody in the list, 20 people at a time. If there's more than 20, it will separate into groups by default. If you do want to show everyone on the list, you can click here and it will show as many people as are in this particular list that we're looking at. So I clicked here. Let me try again. It's not moving. And now we should be able to see all 148 people. If you want to go back to 20 per page, we can do that as well. Okay, so that's a lot of people. We want to perhaps find a particular person. So first, let us delete all of these options here. All right. And when we remove all the options, we will find that after we apply filters, and I'm sorry, my computer is so slow this morning. After we apply the filters, we're going to find there are actually 167 participants in this course. So some of them were not in those groups that you saw. All right. Now we want to find all the people in a particular group. So what we want to do is we want to select here the name of the group. Let us say we want to look for the people in Anthony Outler's mentoring group. So we click here and that selects Anthony Outler mentor, and you apply filters. If you don't click apply filters, nothing will happen. Then you find that we have 33 people in Anthony Outler's mentoring group. Now suppose you wanted to find only the learners in the group. Okay. So now you click to add a condition, and now it says the default is or. So we want to find not or, we want to find and. So we're going to choose all here, match all. So we're going to match anybody from Anthony Outler's group with anybody from the group that is the teaching assistant group. So the role would be teaching assistant. All right, so now we have the group is Anthony Outler. The role is teaching assistant. So we're going to match people who are in Anthony Outler's mentoring group, and they're also teaching assistants. And this should narrow it down to just 2 people. There we go. 2 participants found. There are only 2 people who are teaching assistants for Anthony Outler. And that's how you can narrow your list. You can change this, of course. Suppose you wanted to find instead all the learners. So the role, we're going to change to learner, and we're going to apply filters. And now we can see it's going to change. It's going to change eventually. Okay, I didn't delete the teaching assistant. So I'm going to delete the teaching assistant and apply the filters again. And we see 30 learners are here, 30 learners and 2 teaching assistants and Anthony himself.